schemes of how we do it, how we make all of that possible.
Okay, so I'll speak in English as well. Yeah, so many of the important things were already said, and I just want to underline some important like management, how to say, fields of the project. So first of all, I'd like to start from the our objective of the project. As Milda said, this project is national project in Lithuania. No. Do you need translation? Sorry. No.
Sometimes, just important things.
Okay, so first of all, what we say that creative partnership creates space for changes. And the objectives are in 3 dimensions. So from the perspective of the learners, teachers, and then the systemic or organizational level. So the first one is to foster the creativity of learners and teachers. The second one is to work with the creative working skills of teachers. And the third one is to develop a creative approach to learning in Lithuanian schools in a way to inquire how to study, how to learn, what are the crucial conditions and conditions and elements of learning would be important. Good, yeah. Andrus and Milda already talked about creativity, and what is important is to say that we understand that creativity is not exceptionally only for the artists. Creativity we understand as the main, one of the main competences of everyone, and it could be developed. Just there should be some conditions, circumstances to develop it. How creative partnerships understand creativity? It's through 5 habits of mind. What Andrew said, it was here in this scheme when we need to think about the inquiry field. So it's the creative person. We think that creative person is imaginative, which means he or she is using it. Maybe I can say. So imaginative, inquisitive, disciplined, persistent, and collaborative.
Ask the questions, curious. Wondering and looking for answers and being critical about answers.
So if you look at these, how to say, I don't know, smaller explanations of what does it mean. So you can notice that how we understand creativity is that we recognize it through the specific ways of acting in everyday life. It's not that I'm creating some piece of art or something. It's just how you manage it, how you live, how you manage your life. So what is important, and the researchers who take place in the schools which participated in creative partnerships revealed, it's like 4 main principles of how creative partnerships work. So first of all, it's everything based on collaboration between creative professionals and school. What is important in this collaboration is that there's a safe space is created where everyone could learn from each other and could learn by experimenting, by the learning is based on experience and inquiry. And the space is safe for making mistakes. It's really important because also another really important thing is that everyone started to speak about the two programs we have. So the first one is a smaller one, inquiry schools program, which usually enrolls from 2 to 4 teachers and 2 creative professionals. It's like one creative agent and one creative professional who comes after the planning period. And it's important to say that these programs, they start from the beginning of the school year and they finish almost at the end of the school year. So it's all, it takes takes almost all 9 months, almost all learning year. And speaking about the time a creative professionals spend at school, it's creative agents contact hours, so it means that they directly work with teachers or pupils. It's 25 sessions, we count like this, and one session is 3-4 hours in inquiry school. Then creative professionals, they have 15 sessions. Speaking about the change schools, so the schools could be change schools only after trying out the inquiry schools. So it means that first you need to be the inquiry school, then after that, if you want to continue, you can apply for being a change school, which change school is a program where the focus is much more on a systemical change, on like a broader community of the school. So it means that it enrolls much more teachers. So you can see from 4 to 6-10 teachers and also pupils. So the numbers are bigger. And the creative professionals, they are 4 enrolled in that. What is important? How creative partnership program is managed. So we have planning and evaluation tools, which Andrew also spoke about them. So so maybe I just then we have the quality assurance system, let's say like this, and then creative professionals' competences are really crucial as well. So first thing, I'd like to underline about the planning and evaluation tools is that these tools, they help to capture and see the changes between the starting point of the project and the end point of the project. And it can be related with whatever school project is working with. It could be imagination, it could be students' motivation, or so on. Our really crucial thing is that with these planning and evaluation tools, we are helping, or like creative professionals together with schools, they are clarifying the aims and they plan their project. As we noticed that in our schools, the ability to form a name is quite weak, let's say like this. So what they do, they really identify the aims, plan the project, and then choose the ways for the inquiry of the aim. Other important thing is the feedback, which every school gets from our team and creative professionals. And our thing is that these tools, they help to work to nurture the culture of school of learning and reflecting. As a reflection is really, really important. One of the main pillars of our project is that you always need to rethink what happened, how it happened, and was it according to the aim we are seeking. So it's really crucial thing. Other important thing is quality assurance system, and it's really, I call it system because it really has that huge sort of mechanism. And what Anders also said, like every school and every school team, they have a curator in our team. So they can call, they can write, they can, well, I don't know, ask for help and so on. And this communication is also based on learning from each other. So what we do, we organize the meetings of all the participants where they can share their ideas, their ways of work at school and so on. So basically they can learn from each other. The other thing is that we identify the problems and we try to solve them. So it means that we are not leaving them without any support. Other thing, we organize the consultation of external experts. So it's we always react on the needs of the participants. So it could be the experts on facilitating, working with the group. It could be some crisis management sessions or so on. And then also really important thing is that we prepare participants for the partnership. So it means we organize the induction to the programs where they get the common language, where they, well, set the common language, where they get to know what are the main creative partnership tools and so on. And also here, what's important to mention is the motivation and the expectations of the participants. So it's really important to create a space for all the participants to understand what are their expectations and what are their motivation. As we see also from our researches, and we noticed through all those years, that the expectations should be unified. The ones from the school and the ones from creative partition, they should know what they can get and what they could expect from each other. Just let me check it. Yeah, so basically it's that's it. And coming back to the competencies of creative professionals, we just very briefly, I want to say that the crucial things for creative professionals' competencies are that we, first of all, there's a selection process. We select the creative professionals according to some we have a procedure and according to some basic abilities and their professional fields and motivation. Then there's a creative professionals matching with schools process, which also, I'm not going into details, but have some levels. And then there's another important thing, it's constant professional development during the project, which is usually maintained by the meetings, social media, personal curators, and so on. So Milda is telling that we are out of time. So, the main principles of transformative partnership is that teachers are learning in working place, and it's quite a new thing, innovative thing in Lithuania. And they learn through collaboration, as I told when I was explaining that scheme of collaboration. Other thing that the participants are experimenting with different ways of being and doing. And there's also one of the main things, safe space, where people, they are not afraid to make mistakes, take risks, and so on. And the last one is that this partnership questions the dominant discourse, which is more complex. How to say that? Maybe I'm not going into that details. This we created Creative School Manifesto after 2 years of the program, and it came out of a lot of discussions with the pupils and students and teachers and creative professionals, and that's what we captured, like what people feel that is happening while the project. So this is just, I think, some things, some principles that are applicable also to life of each of us. Also. So this is the territory where we are working. And yes, so that's some basics about creative partnership. And we still haven't talked about the impact and the areas of cooperation where we think we could tackle the knowledge, but maybe we can do it later when we work in